So hello there and welcome to another interview of The Shield Doing a Couch. I'm your host Hector, and today I'm joined by Kyle Medina of the band Bodysnatcher, and we're doing a walking interview. So Bodysnatcher, for those of you who don't know, is a deathcore band from Florida. They released their third album earlier this year, and they're on tour right now. So first of all, Kyle, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. We just played our second show last night of the tour. We have 15 more shows left. We're on tour right now with this band Alpha Wolf and another band called Vatican. And once we are done with this tour, we have about a month home, and then we go out on tour with Hatebreed for their 20-year Perseverance tour.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge one. That one with
Oh,
Hatebreed. I was reading that you said that you remember growing up watching Jamie Jasta in the Headbangers Ball, and you made me feel so fucking old.
oh man.
Because when I
No.
watched Headbangers Ball, it was with Ricky Rackman.
Oh
I
my God.
remember, yeah, back in the 90s. I remember when they brought it back and they brought Jamie Jasta for Headbangers Ball, because there was a time in the 90s that the beginning of the 90s and they had Headbangers Ball. Then it went away and then they brought it back in sometime in the
Yeah.
2000s with
Yeah, I remember my father, because my father likes like bands like Madball and Hatebreed and Throw It Down and Crowbar and bands like that. And I remember I was introduced to it at a pretty young age. So
So I was reading in your band, three of you are named Kyle,
yep.
and the drummer he's Chris. So you like, it would have been funny if you get a drummer named Kyle and the band is just named Kyle.
Oh God, right. It didn't really even happen purposefully. It just kind of happened all at once. Like we literally just um like we went through a band lineup change, and our guitar player at the time, he ended up leaving after a tour that we did, and we picked up Kyle Carter on the guitar. But what ended up happening when we went through our lineup change before our guitar player had left, I went and sang for Kyle Shope's old band for a reunion show, and he used to play in a band called Float Face Down from New Jersey. So I
Nice.
went and sang for that band, and then we had the whole lineup change thing happen, and me and Kyle Shope, like, had kept talking through the internet after that show or whatever, and I randomly just messaged him and I was like, hey man, do you want to like, maybe would you want to like fill in, because we have like a situation where we don't have a bass player anymore. So he ended up filling in, and then he joined, and then our guitar player at the time left, and then Kyle Carter knew Chris and me previously, because Kyle Carter used to be in a band called Beacons, and he used to play in a band called Dealey Plaza from Fort Myers. So we just ended up picking them both up, and then before we knew it, we were like, oh no, now we have three Kyles.
Yeah, it's like, what's the coincidence? Like, I have never had so many Kyles. So yeah, like you could easily like, I think Bodysnatcher is a cool name.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, but yeah, Kyle, like it would have been funny, like Kyle. Like, and you put like
we
in,
might we might do a design down the road, maybe a merch or something.
yeah, you could do like a sketch, and you could say your drummer, like, why can you change your name legally to Kyle?
Yeah, we were thinking of doing like him with like us as cartoon characters, and like do something like the Kyle Snatcher meme, because I know a lot of people make that a meme. So
Yeah, no, it's it's a great coincidence. So I want to show the artwork here of the latest album, the third album, Bleed Abide. And I was
yes.
listening to this I was listening to this yesterday. I was listening to it like a few minutes, like for like an hour ago, to get ready for the interview. First of all, I love the artwork. Who did this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the artwork is awesome. It was
Yeah.
done by I believe his name is Adam Burke, and he's done Fit for an Autopsy. He's done Thy Art Is Murder. So we chose him because we thought that he would be the best to represent what we were wanting for the album.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty cool, and musically the album, it's pretty hard. And I'm usually like, I know like deathcore. Sometimes people give it a bad rap, but there's some good deathcore bands there, and I think your band has the deathcore like mixed with a lot of hardcore too.
Yes, that's what we try to do. Is we try to blend the best aspects of deathcore and the best aspects of death metal and the best aspects of hardcore, and we try to do that. But a lot of what we think deathcore is like a lot of the early 2010s bands and like the early 2000s. So we've tried to like take that sound and play what we think is deathcore and what we enjoy.
Yeah, one song that I really enjoyed a lot is EDA, Everyone Dies Alone, which is pretty uplifting, you know. It's the uplifting song, you know, like, hey, everyone, we're gonna play the uplifting song.
Yep.
So what was the inspiration for Everyone Dies Alone?
I think that is more so about Kyle Carter's mom passing from cancer, which is a lot of our themes and a lot of our songs, just like dealing with family members passing from like disease or cancer or whatever. And that was like one of the songs that we had expanded more on that whole theme and everything.
Yeah, no, it's a cool song, and you know the album, you know, it's a serious album. Oh my God, I'm looking at the sky now.
Oh my God, this train! 1 second, I'm gonna step into the van real quick.
Yeah, I was thinking it was my cell phone. Like, is this like a new?
Oh
no. This is what happens when you're like. So where exactly are you?
So right now we are in OKC, Oklahoma.
Nice.
Yep. So we play. We're playing at 89th Street, which is a venue that we play quite frequently. Actually, we come through here on tour a lot. The last tour that we were here, I believe we came through with Boundaries, Mouth for War, Left to Suffer. And before that, I believe we came through with Lorna Shore.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's a great lineup. So on this third album, Bleed Abide, what main difference did you find recording this one to your earliest works? You know, what changed in the band? What was the progression?
I think not only just having different hands, like different people that were playing in the band, but with the album This Heavy Void, we kind of established the sound that we wanted to make with those people involved in the band, and build off what Bodysnatcher already was anyway. But we basically took the sound that we had made with This Heavy Void, and we wanted to, like, you know, do it heavier and even more matured without kind of like losing what Bodysnatcher is, which is like aggressive all the time. And
are you gonna do like a driving interview now?
No, I just turned the car on because it's super hot.
Oh, I bet. It's super hot here in Florida.
Oh yeah, it's like Florida right now.
Yeah, it's Florida. Where in Florida are you guys from? Are located?
So I am from Melbourne. Our bass player and our tour manager live all in Melbourne. The band was originally from Melbourne, and then Chris, our drummer, and Kyle, our guitar player, both live on the other side of the state. So Kyle lives in Sarasota, and Chris lives in Fort Myers.
Yeah, this damn state is so long.
Oh yeah. Every time we practice, man, we drive from Melbourne down to Fort Myers because all of our equipment, and we record down there and everything. So we have to drive all down there, and then we drive all the way up the state to go and get out of the state to start tour and everything.
And not only driving, it's so boring because everything's flat. Every tree looks exactly the same.
Yeah. I love Florida, man, though. It's the best.
Yeah, it has good weather, you know. It has its good things and its bad things, but yeah, at least we don't have like super like long winters with super cold. Plus, we're both Hispanic.
I like the tropical climate.
We're used to tropical climate. So, yeah, Bleed Abide, you know, there's some great tracks on it. Out of the album, which was the song that was the hardest to write?
The hardest to write as far as
musically or musically and lyrically?
I mean, I think everybody kind of has different answers just because everybody writes lyrics for the band in general. Like, we all write songs and stuff like from personal experiences. But I mean, I would say maybe for me, I guess it would be Hollow Shell, because that's about a lot of personal family stuff, and not that I have an issue writing about personal family stuff. It's more so I'm not weary of what my family thinks, but more so like just I don't want anybody to come down on certain family members because of what I say, which, you know, whatever.
But does your family listen to this type of music that you play?
No.
Then you have
I
no
mean,
worries. They're never gonna find
my
out.
dad definitely knows about the songs though, and he goes, "Oh, I know what that's about." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah, because I wouldn't imagine like my parents listening to like, so they would say like, oh, that's just noise. But
yeah,
yeah, if they look at the lyrics, so yeah, but it's a way to get off emotions of your chest.
yes."
So yeah, so the touring right now, like how's the tour going? Like any interesting tour stories?
It's going pretty good right now. We're only on like day 2. The everybody on the tour is fucking awesome as people. Everybody gets along, and the shows have been going by really quick as well. So that's good. We're basically just ripping these shows, getting to hang out with fans. Then we just get on the road and fucking drive. It's awesome. I'm really
Drive.
stoked on all the songs we're playing as well.
Yeah, I wonder how many Cracker Barrels have you seen along the way?
We've seen a couple, but we haven't stopped at any yet because we do eat there.
Yeah. Oh, I cracker like if I eat a Cracker Barrel, I think I'll lose the last of my Hispanic.
Yeah,
Like I really like no Cracker.
yeah,
No offense to people who like Cracker Barrel, but
yeah.
yeah,
Right. My favorite is still Cuban food.
yeah. Well, here in I'm in Miami. There's so many Cuban food.
Oh, I know. Oh,
There's no way to escape it.
that's why I love Florida. It's a lot of, especially for me, it's just a lot of, you know, it's my people. So
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. So so the tour right now, this is the flyer of the tour that you're doing right now.
yes.
So yeah, yeah, I like the flyer and it looks like great. So you're on Oklahoma. So you're going to Omaha, St. Paul, Milwaukee. So yeah, oh my God, you're really driving a lot, and you're
Oh yeah.
finishing on I don't know, you're finishing on Columbia and you're doing Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, well, it looks like a great tour. And going back to that tour with Hatebreed, how did that? Because that's a huge tour. How did that come into fruition?
So essentially, Jamie had reached out to our manager first, actually,
Oh,
because
that's awesome.
we had done a Hatebreed cover. We played Smash Your Enemies, and we had recorded it and we put it out and whatever. And it was just kind of like a tribute to Hatebreed. And he had seen it, like Jamie had seen it on, you know, Spotify or YouTube or wherever, and he had commented on it and everything like that, and he had reshared it, and we were like, "Whoa, that's
Wow, that's
crazy!"
a huge
It's
compliment.
yeah, it's Jamie Josta. It's like that's the guy. So we kind of freaked out, and then he had called Scott, our manager, and he was like, "Hey, so what's up with this band?" And we were like, "Oh my god!" So you know, we essentially just eventually we got an offer for it, and of course we took it immediately because it's like, you know,
Yeah,
I
that's
grew
a
up on
cool.
that band, and Chris loves the band. We all love the band, so
Yeah, that's a cool tour. I see it's very, yeah, you'll be some parts in the West Coast. Plus, you have Gate Creeper, Bleeding
Mhm.
Through. That's a band that's another band that's being, I remember that name from a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
they've been around
the only one I
forever.
don't know is Dying Wish.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're a great
but
band.
yeah, but Bleeding Through, I remember them from, like going to Hot Topic and seeing their shirts and buying their music. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's a great tour, and it's it's hard to believe that
oh yeah,
Hatebreed is celebrating 20 years. Sometimes I think of Hatebreed and I think, oh, it's a newer band, but no, it's not newer anymore.
oh
Uh,
yeah.
so yeah, no, it sounds like a lot of fun on the tour. So on tour, like anything in particular that you need on tour, to have a better experience.
Oh, definitely. For me, baby wipes, my
Mm.
phone, obviously, and just enough socks and boxers because it's like, dude, it's just like you don't realize how much like travel you really go through, and you play so many shows that you're like, oh my god, like I need to constantly be on top of this stuff. And like, obviously there's that, but like your phone, obviously, like I'm constantly attached to my phone because like that's how that's my source of entertainment as well as talking to my
Yeah,
friends and
sometimes
family.
too.
So
So it's I remember when I didn't have cell phones, but now it's very addictive too. But sometimes you gotta like lay it
oh
down.
yeah.
But yeah, if you're on the road and you're not doing anything, plus you get to do like walking interviews on the phone.
Yep. And you can get into van interviews and walking interviews. Yeah.
And walking interviews and everything. But yeah, no, like yeah, I can't imagine being on tour like that because people say, "Oh, it's so glamorous." It's also like sharing a
Oh,
bed with four dudes,
it's so hard.
smelly, like farting in the same.
Oh yeah.
Like people think of the glamorous stuff, yeah, like oh, but you maybe if you're like Metallica or Def Leppard that you have your own fucking plane.
Oh yeah, of course. It's
But
it's it's rough. It's emotionally and physically tolling. It's very fun, but it's like it's very tolling for sure. I think it
yeah,
takes a special breed to do it. Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure. Do you ever have like that Spinal Tap moment where you're playing somewhere and you're like, where the hell am I?
Definitely had some times where I'm like, whoa, what the hell? But it's awesome. I'm thankful for all of it.
No, yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So uh what can people expect now from Bodysnatcher? Are there any more plans for new singles, new videos?
I think we have got some stuff up our sleeves for sure.
Nice. Yeah, and like so I was gonna ask like what would be like a dream tour for you guys, but I'm thinking that that
Kind
gig
of
with
got it.
Hatebreed is kind of like a very sweet like Hatebreed. I think everyone, it's a band that it's like if you tour like a band like a Hatebreed, Lamb of Gods, the Triviums, they're like
Yeah,
uh,
it's like a legendary band. I mean,
yeah, they're like
we did another one that was kind of a bucket list one was Dying Fetus. We just did that. So, you know.
oh no, then you guys are killing it, getting the cool tours and doing all that. So yeah, no, I think people that enjoy like hardcore with deathcore will enjoy the album.
I
uh
think so too.
it's I like the last song, to the question.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting one to end the album. And I'm like, what is the question?
Yeah, is there really like what even happens? Like nobody knows. There's no solid like this is exactly what happens or this not what happens. Like, you know what I mean? It's very
Yeah, when you die you don't know.
you
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
You don't
because
know.
there's people that go, you go to like, how the hell do you know? Have you died?
Yeah, exactly. It's the scary thing.
Yeah, I think the best thing is just not to think about it and
Yep.
and just live. Like why stress so much something that you cannot avoid? Like
Yep. I
and just
agree.
and just have fun and go to deathcore shows with
Yep.
hardcore. So Kyle, it's been fun chatting with you. I don't want to take a lot of your time because I know you're probably going to sound checks and getting
Yep.
ready for the show tonight. So I wish much success with the record and the tour, and obviously the upcoming tour with Hatebreed. So
Thank you.
everyone, I'm gonna show the artwork of the album. And where can they get this album? Can they get it physically? Do you have like vinyl for this one?
I believe you can get it at certain record stores. I know that you can get it online via like, FYE and stuff like that. You can obviously stream it on everything like Spotify, iTunes,
Yeah,
Amazon, all that stuff. You could stream it everywhere. Yeah.
yeah, because I know vinyl is huge right now, but also it's a pain in the ass to to produce vinyl. It's
Oh yeah.
expensive. So yeah,
We have a merch store as well where you can buy our merch, and we have CDs and vinyl, I believe, on there. I'm not too sure.
I'll put the
Um,
description here on the chat so people can go like where, like if you want to support the band, buy it physically, go there
yep.
and buy it. So yeah, it's been again fun. And oh, before you go, like I have a question. Like I like because we're all into metal, but we also have like guilty pleasures. Like what like CD or like band would you consider a guilty pleasure, and why?
That I like?
Yeah, that you like, yeah.
Oh,
Because
I
if you
don't
don't like
know.
it, then it's not your guilty pleasure.
I don't know. I don't know what would be considered a guilty pleasure for me. I like a lot of early 2000s like scene music that some people think is horrible.
Oh, like the AFIs and stuff like that?
Yeah, like I love From Autumn to Ashes, like the like early From Autumn to Ashes, like I love it. I
Yeah,
wouldn't really say it's a guilty pleasure though.
there's no shame in that. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe if you had said like, oh, I love Hanson or something like that, maybe, but yeah, no, yeah, I don't think so. So Kyle, uh, good luck on the tour, and this was fun. It was great meeting you, and everyone get Bodysnatcher's album. If you are in some of the cities that they're playing, go check them out. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
it's gonna be a kick-ass show, and I'm sure it's gonna be like a brutal mosh pit. So
Yep.
take care of your teeth, people.
Of course.
So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield doing a couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch.
Thank
Thank
you.
you and good night.